I won't forget you. It dawns on me, then, that this is really it. The Arnthonians leave tomorrow. No, Egan leaves tomorrow. Afterwards, it'll just be Lynn and me. No matter how many times I step outside or stare at the sky, I won't see Egan again. Don't make me cry, I'm gonna cry! The house is completely silent as I step into the living room the following morning. It's a stark contrast to yesterday's hustle and bustle. Where's Egan? He's too boisterous for the house to be this silent if he's here. I find Lynn in the kitchen sipping coffee and typing away on her smartphone. Morning. She hums an acknowledgement and vacates her seat. Have a seat. Want some coffee? Yes, and a croissant too, please. Lynn brings my coffee over while my croissant heats up in the microwave. She sets jam, butter, and a knife before me. How are you feeling this morning? Better. I really needed rest. Well, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. You're up a lot earlier this morning. This is usually when I'm up. That's what I meant. You've got a yummy croissant a minute later. I rip off a piece and stuff it into my mouth. It's delicious, yet pales in comparison to the puff pastries Egan made the other day. Seems comparing things to my experiences with him is already commonplace. Good thing I'm nipping this in the bud now. My sister settles back into her seat. She's texting someone. Thanks. You're welcome. I apply a thick layer of butter and grape jelly onto my croissant and then chow down. It's a good, peaceful morning, especially as I've successfully killed my romantic feelings. Did you, though? Starting today, I won't get swept away. I won't even think of Egan unless it's relevant. Whatever he had brewing between us is nothing in the face of my emotional discipline. It's so quiet this morning compared to yesterday. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Arnthonians. But Egan and I are meeting today, aren't we? We have to. Now that I think about it, he always sought me out first. I never had to look for him. The few times we've separated, he's basically ran right into me. Lynn sets her phone down and turns to me. So, the internet is wondering why you won't have a passionate fling with an alien prince. Any comments? A chunk of croissant catches in my throat. I scald my tongue on coffee just to keep from choking. Is that any of their business? Considering you saved the planet once and Egan's still trending. Yeah, people are making a pretty penny off of it suddenly being their business. So typical internet. Yeah, actually. That's the internet now. Including you? Scout's honor. I've tried and failed. But you tried. That's the important bit there, sissy. And I believe Scouts have more integrity than that. Don't make that face. I really failed. The body cam you wore the other day collected absolutely nothing. I think the what's-it Nabu mentioned yesterday fried my tech the second you stepped outside. I grabbed my sister's cheeks and stretched them. I thought you gave that up, but you tried it, huh? Won't show. I told you it didn't work. Trying still counts for something. Attempted murder is a valid charge in court. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I release my sister. She rubs her reddened cheeks. It's all anime nonsense in here. Nothing's happened between Egan and I, and nothing's going to happen. Ooh, I left you two alone together in the house all day, yet you kept it E for everyone. What was my sacrifice for? They don't have Wi-Fi on the mothership. Shame on you for thinking anything would happen in the first place. This won't do at all. I should have known the moment you walked in here looking like you'd eaten an unripe lemon. What kind of comparison is that? If I don't do something, I'll be the failure of a matchmaker. Good thing I've got a plan G. Time to call in favors. Plan G? Huh? What did you say? I said, lucky for you, I have the perfect thing in mind for today. My sister flaunts a coupon. A group activity coupon? It sure is. An escape room specifically. Well, I've always wanted to try one of those, but I'm terrified that I won't solve it and then everyone will laugh at me. I texted Egan about it, so he'll be here with the others shortly. Our doorbell rings, and Lynn leaps out of her seat and sprints into the next room, as if a package arrived. Brother-in-law, good morning.
Good morning to you too, Lynn.
Huh? Doesn't he usually greet her in return by calling her sister-in-law?
Oh no, is he respecting my boundaries?
What's going on? Wait, what am I thinking? I should be happy. They were both too shameless before. I wander into the entranceway and join them. Geez, brother, you're teasing me as much as my sister is this morning.
I don't mean to tease you.
Egan's gaze meets mine. Following his polite smile, he gestures to Nabo and Andel.
I've brought these two as instructed. We're ready to escape a room together. Will it be this one? If so, then I'll head back to the ship now.
Ah! Come on, Andy. I wouldn't disappoint you like that.
Andy? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Andy?
Andy? Just how close did the two of them get yesterday?
Oh, look at that face. He knows what he's doing.
Or maybe he doesn't, actually. He clears his throat and folds his arm.
You have time to impress me yet. Lead the way.
Lynn faces me and I jolt. She was the center of attention, but now it's me. We'll walk over to the location together once my sister's ready to go. I'm ready. Let me just grab my wallet. No need. We get in free with a coupon. What if we want to eat somewhere once we're done? Yeah.
I have Earthian currency if the need for it arises.
That's okay. I wouldn't want you to pay for Lynn and I. One moment while Lynn loops her arm through mine and Egan's. I've sorted that out already, so let me worry about it. Let's go. Ah, wait, Lynn. She skips out the door, dragging both of us along.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good plan if she's trying to be a matchmaker.
By the time we make it downtown, Lynn slipped away from Egan and me. She's ahead of us, chatting with Andel and Nabo. They seem to be having a good time based on all the laughter and hand gesturing.
I noticed it before, but your sister has an envious resonance with others. Andel and Nabo are unreasonably difficult to engage, yet she's managed it.
It's one of her strengths. She's always been a social butterfly. Of the two of us, I'm gloomier.
You? Gloomy? You've been exceptionally energetic with me.
I'm only this way since you arrived. Don't be deceived.
That makes me feel special, considering this is my first attempt at being romantically involved.
You're too much of a natural for that to be true.
A natural? At what?
I wave up and down to indicate all of him.
I am unfamiliar with that gesture. Please elaborate.
You seem well-versed, is what I mean. You know, like you've dated before.
Does sincerity translate as experience on Earth?
Anyway, let's change subjects. Did Lynn tell you anything about the escape room?
She explained how it works.
I've never done one, but I've seen a few videos on them.
Then this is another first we'll share.
Aww. A loud bike bell chimes behind us. I hear it a moment too late. Egan tugs me out of the way as the biker zooms past us without stopping. Hey, it's illegal to ride on the sidewalk. What a jerk.
They were quite rude. The least they could do was slow down when signaling they'd like to pass. Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh no, we're as close as we were on the couch last evening. We've arrived. I step back, hearing Lynn's announcement, and head inside with the others. You cannot stop this meet cute. As Lynn registers our group with her coupon, I wait with the others in the lobby. 10 minutes later, when we still haven't been transferred to a room, Andel joins Lynn at the front desk. 10 more minutes go by. Then Nabo joins them. I glance at Lynn, but she and Andel are speaking with the front desk clerk. Is her thing expired? Nabo looms over all three of them.
Seems there's an issue.
You think so too?
Shall we check on them?
I nod and we join the rest of our group. Hey, what's going on? Has something happened?
You all look annoyed.
I thought I could sort it out, but it looks like I can't. What's wrong? The two groups who booked ahead of your party have gone over their time limit. As they're of certain acclaim, our manager can't end their session. What? Who is it? I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to say, due to guest confidentiality. How long will it be before it's our turn? I don't know, since they were filming their attempt too. But someone should step in to stop them if it's affecting other guests. I'm with you, miss. Unfortunately, I can't do anything more. My manager is already with them. And they're still having a tough time? What kind of guests from heck came here?
Shall we come back in an hour? I suggested as much, but she couldn't promise they'd be done by that time either.
Is there anything you can do about this? Well, we have 2 similar experiences that are currently unoccupied. Then why don't we just take those? I'd be happy to let you in, but they have a capacity limit, 3 and 2 respectively. Now, isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? But we have a party of 5. The clerk nods. I understand your frustration, but that's the only solution I can suggest at the moment. I really want to do this. Gosh, what should we do?
Look at that smile. She knows what she did. Lynn. Must we remain a group for this activity? Why not break into 2 groups?
Can we really?
It's either that or wait an undefined amount of time.
Okay, then why don't we do that? Lynn and I can... Andy and Abs, let's challenge a room together.
Oh. Lynn links arms with Andel and Nabo while I'm speaking. I'm going to come out of this with 1 alien husband, and she's going to come out of this with 2.
Unlike my sister, I haven't had the chance to duel either of you.
Nabo tugs his arm free of Lynn. Don't expect to win.
Huh, and don't expect me to go down without a fight.
Wait, escape rooms are collaborative. Yeah, it's not a duel, it's not a competition, you're supposed to work together.
Your trio can enter the 3rd door on the right. Thanks, bye sis.
Hey, Lynn! She flees. Only dust remains where she stood with Andel and Nabo. Gosh darn Bugs Bunny nonsense. That little troublemaker, she did this on purpose. She's too good. She had us fooled, she's already a master matchmaker. Egan chuckles beside me. I am so sorry. It was supposed to be a group activity, but it looks like we're partners now, Egan. Seems we are. I'll speak to Lynn after this is done, I promise. She planned this. This was all according to a master diabolical scheme. And she'll be lucky if she has any hair on her head afterwards. Don't. There's nobody I'd be happier trapped in a room with than you.
There he goes again.
So you understand the purpose of an escape room is to escape. We can do that too, after enough time has passed.
You're teasing me, aren't you?
If you noticed, then reciprocate. Go on, I'm ready for it.
I'm saving my brain power for the escape room, thank you.
Your teasing must be incredibly sincere, if you must think that deeply before responding.
Ew, let's just go.
Which direction should we head in?
Before that, please sign the waiver.
Waiver? She passes Egan and me a pen, and we each sign.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Did we just sign away something? The clerk points to the left.
It'll be the 2nd door on the left there. The room attendant will be inside.
Thank you for your kindness. I should try to do an escape room.
Ooh.
The vibrant colors and glinting fake gold of our escape room are a drastic change from the lobby we waited in.
Wow. It's certainly something in here.
This is so cool. Can we just hang out in here? It's briefly fascinating, but it's duller in here than it is in my treasury.
But it's so sparkly in here that my eyes hurt from all of the fake heaps of gold.
Egan points at the walls. Look, they aren't made of gold like mine are. Clearly they ran out of materials.
Ha! Is that what you're using all the materials you've harvested for?
It wasn't my decision. My council outvoted me while building my tribute.
That must have been tough.
It was. I just barely convinced them to store the golden statue they made of me in the treasury. They loved it so much that nobody believed me when I told them that it was talking to me at night.
Wait, what?
Egan nods sagely. Turns out Andel stashed a voice recorder inside that spew curses every night, hoping it would affect my luck.
Andel. Why is it always What beef does Andel have?
Welcome, beautiful, wonderful adventurers!
Our room's host spins into view in obnoxiously gaudy garb.
You've picked a fine, excellent, positively stellar day to escape! Escape! escape, escape, escape. Is this guy seriously doing his own echo sound effects? Tell me, are you ready to hunt for the pharaoh's treasure and escape before his curse consumes you? Huh? I am. I want to do this. This looks fun. I want to escape to the evil, ancient Egypt temple and avoid the curse. I want to do that. Where can I do that? I want to do that. If you don't escape this room in time, you'll suffer 1,000,000 years of bad luck. Luck. Observed, though I doubt that'll put a dent in mine. Egan taps his chin. That absolves me, but Espoir, you may be in danger. I cannot allow that.
Please don't take what he's saying seriously. He's giving us this room setting.
Illness and death are all who wait who those dare disturb the great pharaoh's tomb.
Buddy, you could stand to be a little less into this. Whatever they're paying, I doubt it's enough.
He's doing this for the heart, for the love of the game. He's doing this because he loves this kind of thing. That sounds like a dreadful curse indeed, yet it is a befitting fate for grave robbers. But traveler, you are today's ill-fated robbers.
Egan grasped my hand.
Espoir, I was not aware Lynn had sent us to our doom, nor that we would partake in grave robbing.
He's joking. This is just a game.
Oh, I assure you this is real, adventurers. His Majesty awaits. You have already passed the threshold. There is no turning back.
Then can I at least turn down your volume?
You have picked a horrible, terrible, no good day to disturb the mighty pharaoh. And so your trial begins. You have 60 minutes to escape. No more, no less.
Our host strikes a pose, identical to the sarcophagus on the right, and vanishes with a horrid whoosh and a powerful gust of air.
Cool.
Wow, he committed to the bit till the end. How did it even do that? A deafening crack of lightning shakes our room. The lights dim.
What the heck? As much as I want to go to an escape room, if it turns scary like that, I'll be like, let me out! Who dares disturb my tomb? Return the slab! Two more wretched, starry-eyed fools who seek their own destruction. You will not last, just as the previous idiots did not. But I admire your foolish courage, so I shall give you both the chance to escape. Every 10 minutes, you'll receive another curse. If you obtain all 6 curses before you are able to escape, well, I won't spoil my fun by telling you.
The voice vanishes, and I realize that I'm clinging to Egan.
I'd be clinging to Egan like I didn't know it was supposed to be scary in here.
Sorry, I'm bad with loud noises.
You may stay as long as you wish. However, I think we've intruded upon a dangerous individual.
Again, this is a game, Egan. Nothing bad will happen if we fail to solve all of the puzzles to get out. Heck, if we knock on the door right now...
Fret not. I will vanquish our foe. I shall solve these puzzles. It'll ruin the... that word. Family name if I fail here.
Wait, is that his last name?
Okay, maybe we shouldn't get married.
Well, I mean, you don't gotta change your last name if you get married. That's his last name?
I have no hope of repeating it. I have no hope of reading it. I cannot bring shame to my family's prestige, nor will I fail the woman I adore.
When you're done with your soapbox...
Interesting declaration. However, you must survive my trials first.
The floor rumbles beneath us, and splits into a gaping black pit. What? Huh? Wait a second!
What? Oh, crap, we did sign a waiver, didn't we? Ah, shoot.
I plummet through the floor and scream. Egan twists through the air and tugs me into his arms. Oh, We fall with concerning velocity.
Oh, snap.
Egan lands on his feet with a neat tap, whereas I absolutely would have eaten dirt, surrounding us in a secure prison.
What?
Filled with cobwebs and skeletons.
What?
Not the first pit trap I've ever fallen into, nor the deadliest. Yet it was effective.
Did they actually drop us through the floor? What kind of dangerous escape room is this? I thought we signed up for a game. Why are we on a Hollywood movie set? What was in that waiver we signed?
As I shared, we've infringed on a dangerous individual. At a glance, this prison has no obvious weaknesses.
He sets me down.
I shall search for a way out.
Wait. I grab Egan's hand. I'm coming with you. This room needed 2 people, so I'm sure we'll have to solve the puzzles together.
Together? Aren't we competing?
If we were, why didn't you let me fall?
How could I stand aside when the woman I adore is in danger?
Why did I even ask? Escape rooms are collaborative. We can't escape if we don't work together. So you take a look on that side, and I'll look over there. Good?
Good.
Egan and I depart for our respective halves of the room. I should look for anything that catches my eye in this massive dungeon.
But Lynn, just wait until I see you again.
What should I investigate first? Flashlight on the ground. The lit flashlight on the floor draws my attention the most. I bend over and try to lift it off the floor. Unfortunately, it's stuck there. Did they glue it there or something? Maybe the light is pointing to something then. If I can't move it, then I guess it's stuck there for a reason. But what reason could that be? Guess I'll look somewhere more. Let's see, prison door, what's going on there? The most obvious spot to check would be the door to this prison. I tug on it with all my might. But it won't budge. I just made a fool of myself.
I tried that as well, but it didn't move.
We could try pulling on it at the same time.
Sure.
Egan comes over and we each firmly grasp the bars. We tug and yank, but all we have to show by the end of it is our combined huffing and gasping.
Blast! Our combined effort did not best this door.
Should have known it wouldn't be that easy, and now my hands are raw. Since that's useless, let's try something else. Elsewhere? The braziers? I wander over to the braziers. There's ash residue inside each one, but no kindling. I think I could light a fire in these if I have the right item. I better keep an eye out for some. Oh, I should tell Egan. Egan, I think we can light a fire in these. Keep an eye out for kindling or wood, okay?
Of course.
The ceiling? Where we fell through? You know, I doubt anyone ever looks up in these games. What if they hid something on the ceiling? I scrutinize the ceiling for anything I can use. A tiny square of paper is stuck in one of the corners. But I can't reach it on my own. Egan, come here. I need a lift. He stalks over and lifts me high enough that I can reach the square of paper. Got it. Ooh. The paper is about as big as the palm of my hand and smells faintly of lemon.
Is there anything written on it?
I scan the page, but it's blank. Unfortunately, it's blank.
Really? After all that effort?
It's got lemon on it, and you can do the disappearing ink thing if you hold it in the light, I think. I learned that in elementary school. Darn. Just when I thought we were making progress. Back to the drawing board, then. Yeah. Wait, hold on. A flashlight. The lit flashlight on the floor draws my attention. I remember that I have the note that Egan helped me retrieve. Since it smelled like lemons, maybe it'll reveal something if I illuminate it with the flashlight. Yeah, I remember that. I hold the square in the light, and lo and behold, text appears. Egan, come here! There's text on this! He rushes over and leans over my shoulder. The paper reads, "There are 4 crucial questions that point to all the wisdom in the world, but just as gold coins are of no use once you've paid the ferryman, wisdom must be shared. Where do birds instinctively fly?"
The answer must be south.
Try to catch the sunset in this direction. It will only pass you by.
The answer must be east.
A place most famous for winter.
The answer must be north.
From whence came the fine gentleman with the fancy hat?
By process of elimination, the answer must be west.
Well, they were riddles, and not very good ones at that.
Hey, for the level of escape room that I would need, they're perfect.
I enjoyed myself.
Reflecting on it, all these riddles share one thing in common, and that's
being badly written. Directions.
I think all of these riddles have their answers categorically in common. Each answer was a direction.
Was it south, east, northwest?
The challenge now lies in where we use this information.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something on the floor?
I wander across the dungeon, stepping on every possible stone. The 8th tile I step on sinks beneath my feet. Ah! I flail to keep my balance.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I found a floor tile for one of the puzzles.
Did you find which of yours is correct?
Huh? What do you mean?
Instead of answering, Egan jumps across various stone squares on his side of the room. Each one he leaps on sinks into the floor.
Oh no, if he has 4 on his side, then that means I jump across my stones and uncover 3 more tiles that sink into the floor. Darn it!
I'll take that as a sign you've yet to uncover which order we should step on them in.
Great, things just got more difficult. Whatever, I'll sort this out after I finish looking around.
Anything with the cobwebs? I prod the various cobwebs around the room. As nothing tumbles out of them, I can only assume they're purely decorative. Though they also look like they've already been sifted through. Perhaps Egan already investigated these. I better investigate something else. Or... hold on. Check on Egan. Maybe we have to do the floor thing together, because it needs 2 people.
My mind's fried. I decide to check on Egan. How's it going over here? Find anything?
Nothing that'll get us out of this room, but I did acquire these after rooting through some cobwebs.
Oh. Egan hands me 2 massive blocks of fake plastic wood. Nice find. I'm sure these will be useful. Do we use those in the braziers? The braziers? Those things?
Glad I could help. Let's get back to work.
Yeah. Now let's look at those braziers. Is that how you pronounce that?
Egan points to the braziers on the wall.
Espoir, if you still have that wood I gave you, why not put a piece in each receptacle?
Sorry, but I'd like to hang on to it for now and look around a little bit more, okay?
Of course, but don't wait too long. We have a time limit.
The pharaoh's gonna curse us.
Since we've pressed the floor tiles, I think I can figure things out if I look over the note again.
Oh yeah, alright, thank you for telling me. From the cobwebs to the wall.
The walls are incredibly solid, but I glide my hands over every last spot. The furthest right portion has a hidden square block that depresses when my hand touches it. I hear the same sound in my left. Egan must have found his. I'm certain we pushed them, yet nothing happens.
Let's try again, but push them at the same time.
I nod. We give it a try, but the result is the same. It's not working.
Seems so. We may be on the right track, but perhaps there's something else we need to do first.
But what? Do we put the things in the wall now? Maybe we're supposed to check on Egan again?
Come to check on me again, have you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you found anything else.
I'd love to exceed your expectations, but I have nothing at the moment. Seeing you has, however, been fantastic motivation.
Oh, again! You got me! I'm leaving now to do something more productive.
Goodbye. Do you think these riddles are linked to the 4 floor tiles we couldn't decipher earlier?
That's a possibility. Let's try pressing them again when we get the chance.
Well, let's do that. Floor, let's do that.
Egan, let's try pressing these floor tiles again.
Let's. What order would you like to try them in?
Either you step north, and I step south, or you step south and I step north. I don't know which would be which. Who steps who? I guess maybe you step south and I step north?
Roger.
He steps on his south tile while I step on my north tile. Nothing happens.
Well, we're way off base somewhere.
Perhaps there's another component to this.
Such as?
We don't know for sure that these tiles are laid out as north, east, south, and west. We're merely assuming that they are.
He has a point. Yeah, from perspective. But where can we get a hint in this room? I think I know.
I'm uncertain, but let's take another look around, shall we? Espoir, if you still have that wood I gave you, why not put a piece in each receptacle?
I toss one block to Egan, and we each approach the brazier and place a hunk of wood inside.
Wait!
As I'm stepping away, Egan calls me.
As we no longer require that note, why not tear the sheet in half? Perhaps we can add it as kindling.
That's a great idea. I tear the paper. We place one strip inside each brazier. Is that gonna light it without a spark? Well, that's done. What next?
Let's take another look around the room.
Maybe the wall again? Maybe we solved enough of the room that something's changed with the wall. Egan, can you please push your button on the wall?
For you, anything.
Again? No more catching me off guard. We push our buttons at the same time, and a whoosh sounds behind us from the braziers. Fake fires ignite in them, obscuring the materials we added from view. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't want real fire in here. Nice! We solved another puzzle.
Excellent work.
Perhaps something else in the room works now.
Espoir, look closely over the braziers. There are letters.
Egan's right. In the shadows of each flame are 4 blocks. On Egan's side, the tiles read EWWE. The blocks on my side read NSNS. So does that mean that Egan has the easts and wests and I have the norths and souths? I think we finally got the correct pattern for the floor blocks. We need to try them. Now that we've got the correct patterns for our floor blocks, I race over to mine. One glance at me is enough to tell Egan what we're doing.
I suggest we press them in the order of the riddles we were presented in.
I can do that. But what was that order again?
It was... southeast, northwest.
I tell Egan the order, and we step on all of our corresponding tiles. The door to our prison rattles and slowly lifts open. We did it! Egan, we did it! I rush him, raising my hands for a high five, but he lifts me into an embrace instead. Oh!
That we did! Fantastic work!
Fantastic work yourself! I can't believe you've never done anything collaborative before. That was amazing! After a squeeze, he lets me down.
I'd love to celebrate further, but we've still got that time limit.
Oops, right. Quick, let's get out of here. Hey there, pre-recorded Espoir here, and may I have 30 seconds of your time? Want me to draw your OCs? Check out my Ko-fi page for art commissions as low as $20. Link in the description. Every week I post a Saturday update blog on both of my Patreons and now also my YouTube channel members. With behind-the-scenes stuff, upcoming games I want to play, life stuff, old lady stuff, and pictures of Daisy. Link in the description. Want to see the full uncensored versions of gameplays I can't show on this channel? Join my adult Patreon for the low price of $1 and being over the age of 18. And then Suddenlt the EARTH. Do you yearn to wear merch of a super obscure free visual novel? Check out my TeePublic and Teespring t-shirt store. Description in link. Want to support my channel but you have no money? Hit the like button or subscribe. It's free. That's right, free. We're just giving it away. Check out my itch.io page. Play Picture Perfect Boyfriend. It's free. Link in the description. We emerge in a damp cave. What? The entrance behind us seals, but neither Egan nor myself move to stop it. After all, there's no exit out that way, so there's no sense in going back. Unlike the previous room, there are no obvious exits in this cave. Looks like it'll be more difficult to find the way out this time. Seems we aren't out of the woods yet.
But this is a cave.
It's a metaphor, meaning we're still lost and things could take a turn at any time.
I see. Fret not. We surpassed our previous challenge. I have complete faith in us to overcome this room as well.
You know, I'd be terrified if you weren't here with me. I definitely would have clammed up in the previous room.
You're the bravest Earthian I've ever known. That remains true whether or not you panic.
Did you forget that I hid behind a plant when I met you?
The plant was a lovely shade of green. It accentuated how rosy your cheeks are.
Let's get to work and see what we can find.
Certainly. It's unromantic to court you in this dark cave.
I turn away from Egan, feeling slightly breathless. I need to focus. What should I investigate first? Well, obviously we gotta look at that backpack. There's a convenient backpack forgotten on the cave floor. I search inside. There are 3 items in it. A crowbar, a bottle of water, and some rope.
Those will be imperative in solving this room.
Yeah, let's see where we can use them.
What's going on with that abandoned campfire?
Egan's knelt beside the abandoned campfire when I decide to search it. Did you find anything here?
I haven't, but I believe I know how we're meant to use this. Anytime I've been trapped in a cave, I've hunted for airflow to find the exit.
Oh yeah. Running water does the trick too, no?
Yes, it does. Either works.
But we don't have anything to start a fire yet. Oh yeah, the fire would probably go in the direction of the air. Let's take another look around. The sound of water? Is there? I walk along the water until I reach the mouth of the pond. There's a boulder clogging the pool, but it has a lip I can hook something onto. Maybe the crowbar? I tug out my crowbar and tuck it into the nook. It fits beautifully. With one deft crank, the boulder lifts. It's a fake rock without any real weight, and there's a hinge that moves the entire contraption. All of the water in the pond disappears into the drain beneath the rock. I don't see anything on my side of the pond despite the effort. Bummer.
Espoir, there's a bundle of red candles over on this end of the pond.
Red candles? I race over to Egan. He passes me the bundle he retrieved, but it's definitely not candles. This is actually dynamite. Have you never seen it before? You know about duel monsters, but you've never seen some Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote dynamite?
I have not. What is its purpose?
To explode when used correctly.
Interesting. So now we can blow something up?
Oh, yeah, we're absolutely blowing something up.
Let's see. Cave walls?
As I did in the previous room, I feel along the wall for anything that'd help us escape. There's a space on the wall made of a different material than everything else. It's also cleaner. Oh. That's when I find a nook at what looks like a pressure plate. So there's definitely something to do over here, but I'll need a specific item first. Okay.
There's the floor. What's the floor doing? It's holding everything up.
I scan the cave floor for anything useful aside from the backpack. I find a small, narrow hole on the left side of the cave with something glinting inside of it. The object floats on what little water is inside the hole. Wait, if the object only needs a little more water, I have something with me that can do that. The bottle of water! I pull out the bottle of water I found in the backpack and pour some into the hole. The object I wanted floats to the surface. Nice! Turns out it's a box of waterproof matches. Fantastic. I think I know where I can use these too.
Do you?
So what's the light coming from the ceiling? I raise my hand towards the light in the ceiling, hoping to feel any airflow. Unfortunately, what I thought was natural light are actually well-obscured LEDs. As there'll be no climbing out of this way, I better turn my attention elsewhere. Cave gap? I wander to the very edge of the cave. While there's clearly another side across from me, I can't reach it, as there's no bridge across the gap. However, there's a stack of wooden planks on the other side, and a lever to the left of them. As I don't see any clear signs of rust, perhaps pulling that lever will create a bridge. What looks to be a switch is on the other side as well. The switch is a box with a handle affixed to the top. 2 wires trail away from the box, but they'll disappear into a crack in the rock. Based on all that, it's crucial Egan and I get over there as soon as we can.
I have an idea. Would you pass me that rope you found earlier?
I hand it to Egan. He ties a lasso, tosses the loop over the lever, and yanks it down. Nice throw! A rumble fills the air as the stack of wooden planks move. It latches onto a secure bridge over the gap. Guess it wasn't all wood to begin with. It was just hard to see from this distance. Thanks, Egan. We can get to the other side now. Alright, what's on the other side of their bridge? Egan and I cross to the other side of the cave. The box I saw from afar turns out to be a plunger. Which means we get to blow something up as a solution to a puzzle. Considering how fancy these escape rooms have been so far, I'm excited. I haven't blown anything up since Lynn and I last played with fireworks in our childhood. If there's a plunger, then there must be dynamite. And if there's dynamite, then there's somewhere to place it, and we got it!
Or do we light the campfire?
With the matches in hand, I return to the campfire. Egan kneels beside it. I pass him the matches, and he tugs one out of the damp box.
They're fake. These match heads are made of rubber, and the wood is plastic.
Aw. Makes sense. I doubt they want anyone to burn down their set. Yeah, I guess. Egan makes a striking motion and drops the match into the old campfire. Following an ignition sound, fog billows up from the campfire like fake smoke and travels southeast,
towards the cave walls. Oh, cool. I wonder if that's remotely controlled or something. As that's likely illuminating the airflow towards the exit, we ought to follow it and see where it's been revealed.
Let's.
All the smoke from the campfire leads towards the cave walls, or more specifically to the pressure plate embedded against the portion of the wall. That's a different material from the rest. I slot the dynamite into the wall, and it snaps into place. Oh, neat. That's one less mystery to solve. If Egan and I blow this up now, we can finally leave. So now do we go to the other side of the bridge? The box I saw from afar turns out to be a plunger, which means we get to blow something up as a solution to the puzzle. Now that the dynamite is placed, all we have to do is slam the switch down. I glance at Egan, and he nods. We each grab one side of the plunger's bar and pull up. Oh, the box thing. I didn't know that was called a plunger. Ready?
Ready.
We push down at the same time, and a massive explosion rocks the room. I cough at the spray of dust that drifts over, while Egan waves dust away from his face.
We did it, and we got to blow something up.
The rock wall on the other side collapsed into a slope towards the surface. We can leave now. Are escape rooms this elaborate? Let's hurry. We must get out of here before we are consumed by the pharaoh's curse. I think there is a way to lose this section. At last, Egan and I returned to the pharaoh's tomb where our escape room started. Has it been 60 minutes? Or did we make it out in time? I'm not sure, but I think we have. Now that we've returned, I believe we're supposed to rob the pharaoh. I think so, but what if there are traps in this room that'll send us back down? I'm hoping the room attendant won't do that, considering how much effort it took for us to escape. But you never know. No matter what, we need to open that tomb to escape. I'll approach, so stay behind me.
No, we've come this far as a team. I don't want to split up now.
We approach the sarcophagus with bated breath. With every step, my palms grow sweatier, and I swallow to keep my throat from drying out. Our palms brush the sarcophagus, and the sound of lightning cracks through the room.
So, you've returned, you fools, not only for your salvation, but for my riches as well, and you managed to make it out before the time limit. You may have surpassed 2 of my trials, but 1 remains. Did you think this was over, that I, the mighty pharaoh, would succumb to mere thieves? This may be my sacred tomb, but soon it shall be decorated with your bones.
All right. A giant sarcophagus comes to life before us, with evil glowing eyes and massive shadowy hands. Its enormous body obscures the entire ceiling as it towers over us. Huh? I didn't know this came with... Do escape rooms come with Dark Souls boss battles?
Death to all defilers, ruin to all desecrators. Without knowledge, you two shall not escape me. Only knowledge can defeat me. Answer my questions, or there shall be no more.
Espoir, we've got this.
I'm not entirely certain what we're doing, but sure, let's go.
You fools! Tell me what the true translation of the title Pharaoh is.
It translates to, the save button.
Oh no, is this trivia? How do they expect people who attend to just know this stuff? Panic not, Espoir. You have me.
Answer!
Egan, help.
Egan, help. I don't know.
You assume you can beat me with such an easy question? The translation is Great House. Really?
You may have surpassed my first question, but there are 3 chances at failure yet. Tell me how you should properly address me, the mighty pharaoh.
Egan?
Egan, an assist, please.
Cretin, you think you can trick us? We already heard you addressed as Your Majesty, the mighty pharaoh.
This is not over yet. I shall vanquish you criminals yet.
Why can't Dark Souls bosses be defeated with knowledge?
Look upon me. Am I not divine?
Egan? I just like the way Egan answers the questions.
Help! I have no clue what he wants us to say.
Egan points dramatically at the pharaoh. Hubris-soaked coffin! The only divine one in this room is Espoir. Look upon her. It is unmistakable.
Thank you, Egan.
My face reddens. That persisting sparkle in her eye, despite her tiredness, her endearingly Earthian humor, the very cadence of her voice. Wait, did you get the question wrong, Egan? Look upon her, and tell me, do you not see divinity?
Hey, now isn't the time for that. I asked you because I seriously needed help.
In your eyes, I see spectacular faith, Ornthonian invader. I am dazzled. For this round only, that incorrect answer shall be correct.
Thought you cooked us there, Egan.
I'm dying of embarrassment. Stop it.
Last question. You dare fight back? You dare question the mighty pharaoh? I have all the authority here, you small-minded fools. Don't even know what that's called.
It's called Mother's Rules? Alright, what?
That unfair system has no formal name, but it's how my mother ruled her household.
Air your familiar grievances to the right person, thief. I care not for the squabbles of your home.
I figured that was wrong. I just wanted to see what was going to happen.
I knew it. This is as far as you two go. My curse shall take you, and you have not a soul to blame but yourselves.
The pharaoh puffs up and exhales. The decor in the room is swept up in the gale, and so are Egan and I. Espoir! It's okay, I did that on purpose! Our fingers touch, and then we're torn apart and cast into endless darkness. What was in that waiver we signed? Oh. I come to after a period of shaking.
Sis, you're awake. Lynn, is that you?
I'm lying on my back. I could have sworn we were in the escape room. Is this a hospital room? Nabo and Ando look deeply concerned in the corner.
It is. You wouldn't wake up, and we just barely moved you here.
Why? What happened?
Don't freak out, but I think you've been cursed. Like, genuinely cursed.
You mean that mummy was authentic? Everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong after you came out of that room. I don't know what you experienced, but calm down, okay? Curses aren't real. Nothing in that escape room can harm us. I sit up to comfort my sister, but the ceiling above me caves in, and a bunch of water soaks my sickbed.
Ew, what the?
I narrowly avoid the splash, and it's all because Egan tugged me into his arms. Oh no.
I already warned you, but you all forgot already? Take this seriously. Your curse is no joke.
This happened because I failed to protect her. I won't make that mistake again.
Wait, if I'm actually cursed, then Egan should be too, right? We both dealt with the pharaoh.
That would have been the case if he wasn't born under the Glinthax star, a 1 in a trillion star anomaly that guarantees the luck of those fortunate enough to be born on it. What Andel means is that he's cursed, but the curse burned out against his immense luck. My only misfortune is the fact I couldn't protect you, but I promise to remedy that. I will banish your curse. You have my word.
But then you can't go anywhere, right?
Correct. His luck will balance out your misfortune.
Don't be ridiculous. I still don't believe in this curse nonsense.
Believe it. We struggled against it on our way here. I shift out of bed. The television affixed to the wall bursts free and whips through the air towards me, spitting sparks. Egan tugs me back and tucks me against him as the TV crashes into the very spot I stood. It spits up sparks, and the curtains beside me catch fire. Put it out. Egan's guards arrive and douse the fire. 2 more replace the curtains as Nabo prints a new TV from his wristwatch. Andel helps him hang it up.
Oh no, it's real? I'm actually cursed?
Yes, quite. Fret not, I shall journey with you until we break your curse. I look forward to our epic across your Earthian planet. Wait, hold on. Abducted. You did not want to go, but alas, heroism chooses you. Cute. That's a cute bad end. Egan, can you help? That unfair system has no other name but the one Egan is about to tell you. Tisk, tisk. Bring us a challenge next time, Pharaoh, for your miserable absolute monarchy ends here. That was going to be my second guess, but I wasn't sure.
No, this cannot be! It cannot be! I've been vanquished by mere travelers! Ah, my gold, my splendor, no!
A white cloud consumes the mighty pharaoh, and he shrinks rapidly within it, until he's no more. As he disappears, the room brightens. I'm shocked that we actually defeated him. Egan and I, we beat our escape room. Oh wait, are the other three okay?
Begone, foe. Espoir and I are the true rulers of this tomb.
Egan, we actually did it.
Not yet. We must claim our prize.
Oh yeah, do you get prizes in escape rooms? I mean, even if it's a fake Chaos Emerald, I still want to go home with it. He takes my hand in his and shoves aside the lid on the sarcophagus. 2 massive bags of gold and gems surround a plastic dummy. 1 for each of us. I pluck up mine, and Egan collects his. Beneath his bag is a key. That must be for the door.
Take it. I'll hold both our spoils.
The key unlocks the door. Aw, that's neat. That's fun. After so long in the escape room, it's a breath of fresh air to be back in the lounge. Goodness, we actually made it out.
It's endearing how in awe you are. We're the ultimate team. This was the natural conclusion.
That was a lot of fun. Good work.
And you as well. Congratulations, adventurers! You've successfully defeated the Pharaoh's escape room! I see you found your rewards as well. Please keep them. His stolen gems and coveted wealth are now yours to share.
Now that he mentions it, what's in these bags we took? I open mine up. The gold coins inside are actually chocolate, and the gems are different flavored hard candy.
Jackpot!
Oh, yum! Thanks so much.
After all our efforts, these are counterfeit?
You didn't expect actual gold, did you?
We put our very lives at risk for artificial flavoring and sugar? I would put my life on the line for artificial flavoring and sugar.
Most people do. Ha!
I have much left to learn about Earthians. If you have any allergies, please let me know. I'll happily adjust your price. Unfortunately for me, disappointment is not an allergy.
Sis! Brother! Aw, Lynn calls to us from across the lobby and runs over with Nabu and Andel. There you are! I've been definitely curious about your escape room. How did it go? Was it romantic? It's a lot to get into. We should head out first, and I'll tell you all about it on the way.
Did you two also acquire candy upon your success? We would have, if we had succeeded.
Huh? Wait, you 3 failed your room?
You mean you collective heads of knuckle? You 3 stooges couldn't beat your room?
You didn't even have to sign a waiver.
Terribly. I never dreamed I'd bring such shame upon Ornthon.
It's less that we failed and more Andy and Nabs cheated until we got kicked out.
We were allowed in with our Rubiquans. We were allowed in with our Rubiquans. Logic suggests we should have been allowed to use them.
Rubiquans? Egan indicates his wristwatch. Oh, that ruby-colored thing?
That would be these.
I laugh until my sides hurt. Oh, that's delightful. I wondered about that in our room, to be honest. Good thing we never tried it. But I absolutely need to hear how things went on your end. My sister links arms with me as we stride towards the exit. Of course! It all started when Nab suggested that he... Oh dear. After everyone's filled in, and before it gets too late, our group gathers on the mothership. Oh yeah, we gotta get graded. I think it'd be lovely to end this day with a walk along the beach, so let's get this evaluation thing over with.
How did Lynn end up leading this?
That's just how she is. Her type of extrovert energy is impossible to win against. Andy, how do I bring down the panel?
These buttons here.
Aww. As the buttons chime and ping, I lean over to Egan. Look at them, aren't they cute? They're so cute together, look at them. They're getting along very well, huh?
They seem closer than before.
Right. Got any gossip, Nabo? Ever the strong, silent type, he shrugs, then shakes his head. A familiar screen finally descends.
Can I do the honors too?
You may.
Today's amendment score for day 3 of 3 is...
Egan steps away long enough to hit the appropriate buttons. Numbers spin and turn on the screen. The end shows a 0, and the second column is another 0, and a number 1 falls in the final spot.
Another 100! Excellent job, sis!
Today I learned how magnificent working at it as a team truly is. Aww. I'm used to delegation, so it was a stimulating experience. What wasteful formality. You had the same score all 3 days. Nah.
I suppose I'm just that good.
Everyone stiffens when Nabo smiles.
Aww.
It's the first time he's shown an emotion other than boredom.
Nabs, that's illegal. Your appeal is off the charts when you smile.
Set him up, Lynn. Set him up. Set him up with somebody.
Wait, I made him laugh? Really?
If we're done here, I suggest we eat. My last decent meal was breakfast, and I'm feeling it.
Aw, Nabs, don't be like that.
I already am.
But your smile barely lasted a second.
That I gave you a second is miracle enough.
Will you smile again if we let you choose the restaurant?
No.
Please, Nabs.
Not you too.
Oh, we're one big happy family.
After a group dinner at a nearby restaurant, my sister encourages our party to walk along our city's beach. Andel, Nabo, and Lynn are ahead of us. Egan's walking slowly with me. To avoid getting sand in our shoes, Egan and I walk barefoot along the water. The beach sunset is a pink and orange marvel. The gentle ebb and flow of the water, the easy breeze, it's so picturesque that I feel like I'm dreaming. It's really romantic, too. I reach a sandier portion and stop to stare out over the waves. Espoir? I stare beside me at Egan. While I have the chance, I wanted to thank you. These past 3 days have given me incomparable joy.
It's been 3 days already?
Yes, it has.
Then our time together is...
Egan nods wordlessly and stares at the sea. Thank you, again. You've taught me so much during my time here. Many were lessons that'll be pivotal, should I reign.
Come now, I don't think I
have renewed purpose, thanks to you, Espoir. I mean that. I never went home out of fear that I may never meet my parents' high expectations, and I couldn't bear the idea of disappointing them. But even when I made a dreadful fool of myself, or failed, your patience and kindness with me persisted. It seems so simple now, the realization that I need not be perfect. Others have always made up for what I lack, and will continue to do so. After spending time on this planet, I leave with the conviction that working together not only yields superior results, but is also more fulfilling.
But Andel and Nabo shared how much your fleet has done for you.
Yes. However, my calls were always final. I micromanaged everything down to the most minute detail, and I never processed how stressful that was. As such, please accept my sincerest gratitude. He smiles so warmly that my breath stops. I won't forget you. It dawns on me, then, that this is really it. The Arnthonians leave tomorrow. No, Egan leaves tomorrow. Afterwards, it'll just be Lynn and me. No matter how many times I step outside or stare at the sky, I won't see Egan again. I have no hope of ever communicating with him once he returns to the vastness of space. Egan points towards the others. That's all I had to say. Shall we catch up with them? When I don't follow, he stares back at me. Espoir? I had so much fun today, but now I feel so heavy. Staring at him Don't make me cry, I'm gonna cry! On my next blink, Egan's blurry. Espoir? You... He steps forward and his hands come up. There's liquid pouring from your eyes. How do I make it stop?
I'm gonna miss you so much. So much.
Egan pauses.
I wipe at my tears, but they keep coming, and all the swallowing and sniffling worsens it. Why was I so stubborn? I thought I'd be less sad when this time came around if I kept my distance. And yet... Egan manifests a handkerchief from his wristwatch and dabs at my eyes with it. What do I do? I'm going to miss you. I won't forget you either. He's losing the battle against my tears. Egan,
Come on, you're in love. You're in love with this alien man. You're in love. Espoir, don't deny it.
I like you too. I'm an idiot. Why am I telling you so late? Why am I only realizing it now?
Oh, finalize a romantic relationship with Egan.
He presses my face against his shoulder as he embraces me. A kiss falls on my forehead, then my brow.
I warned you about saying awful things about my favorite person. Remember? You're not late. You never could be.
What do I do? I can't go with you. Lynn's here. My life's here.
I understand how much you care about your sister. I will not separate you two, no matter how immense my desire. We'll stay in contact. There are numerous ways to do so. Don't you remember Greet Up?
A laugh breaks up my sobs. Not that disastrous app.
That fortuitous app allowed us to meet, but if you'd rather not use it...
Egan removes his Rubicon with 2 deft clicks. He gently lifts my left wrist and clicks the device into place over it. The moment it's on, he taps 8 buttons in succession, and the tech transforms into an incredibly lightweight digital watch.
I built this Rubicon myself. It'll serve you well, and no matter what, I'll always be a call away, should you speak it.
He hits several other buttons and walks me through the interface.
There's a built-in distress signal as well. You'll have to press and hold this button here for 10 seconds, but I will come. However, keep in mind that if you hit that button, I'll be coming back to conquer Earth for putting you in distress.
I ugly sniffle, yet he's never looked more smitten. I'm going to message you every day.
Please do.
It's seriously going to be so many messages that he'll flag me for spam.
Why would I mistake your messages for canned meat?
When I laugh that time, he grins. That one was on purpose. You know what I meant.
I did, and on occasion have. But since you laugh every time, I keep chasing that high, as Earthians say.
He's adorable. He just wants to see you smile. So adorable that I reach out and tug him towards me. His soft lips meet mine, and he squeezes me closer like he can't get enough. He's really warm. It's ridiculous how safe and cherished I feel in his arms. For a long, warm moment, we linger there. Eventually, I ease back to collect myself. Egan gently kisses my forehead. A kaleidoscope of butterflies flutter in my stomach. Colored by the setting sun, the affectionate gesture banishes the heaviness in my heart. This quiet moment, I'll treasure it forever, especially now that I'm certain it's one of many more to come.
I'm crying right now. There's tears in my eyes. There's tears!
Plan G was a success. Andy, Nabs, the poppers!
Egan and I glance over at the trio when the firecrackers go off. Colored paper and confetti rain down over Egan and I. This is the only time I'll root for your happiness, Egan.
Woohoo! Success!
Grats.
We didn't have to break out the emergency water guns either. Can you 3 go away? You're interrupting our moment.
Andel yanks the string on another popper and showers Egan and I in more confetti. Embarrassing you is my sworn duty. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me, Andel.
Well, there's only one proper way to do things now.
I snatch a popper from Lynn and snap it over Andel. Take that! Confetti in your face! I've never used one of those. My husband did buy a huge one if I ever make it to 100,000 subscribers, though. He screams as he's smothered in glitter and darts away. No, I specifically made those poppers. I was going to glamorize Egan's quarters to an unbearable degree.
Well, instead, it's your turn. Get 'em, Egan. It's Team Espoir and Team Lynn.
Egan, and Nabo's not even going to play around with this. Egan lunges into action and seizes all the remaining firecrackers before anyone else can react. He tosses me my share, and I snap up. Nabo secures one of the water guns and slides behind a rock for cover. Ah, mercy! Please, it'll never come off. I'll help you clean off. Nabo fires the water gun at Andel, but each blast misses the heaping amounts of glitter on him. That was in my mouth. You're doing that on purpose. Nabo! I'm going to bury you all in a vat of fish until your DNA changes. Huh, grump.
Quick, he's wide open.
Got him. And now, Lynn, help! But she cracks one open on him too.
Sorry, love you.
The betrayal! I tend to all of our records, you cretins! Think of the books! The books! So after this we get married and have 14 kids, right? Right? I slide an envelope into my boss's desk. What's this? I thought you clocked out already. I rest my hands on my lap as I stare at my boss. She's seated across from me behind her desk. My resignation letter. She takes a deep breath and flips the envelope between us, face down. Ms. Reeves, you've built a promising career here. Are you sure about this? I've never been surer than anything in my life. Is this a 2-week notice? It's a today notice. I won't be coming in starting tomorrow. Considering you vanished from work for 3 days without a single phone call, I've been extremely lenient with you. And now this? With all due respect, things like this are why I'm quitting. You've brought that up countless times in the past year and a half as an excuse to make me do overtime. Unless you live under a rock, you'd know I was busy saving the planet during those 3 days. Yeah. Why don't I reciprocate your honesty today and admit that I don't believe you? I never have. You're too old for make-believe, Ms. Reeves. Aliens aren't real. Ma'am, did you not look outside 3 days ago? The whole sky changed color. Admit you played hooky, then I'll remove the demerits you received for those absences. Wow, I must be an angel to have dealt with this lady as her personal secretary for the past 5 years. You're about the only person on this planet who refuses to believe me. Thankfully, we won't be troubling one another anymore since I'm quitting today. Bye! I need you. Finish out the week and train your replacement.
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
Listen. Never kill yourself for a job. Never put yourself in danger for a job. Because while you might have a life-threatening predicament, they can just replace you within the day. And they will. They will. I appreciate what I've learned here, but today was my last day. As such, I won't be doing that. Besides, I've spent the past years settling everything that would have worried me during my travels. I vacate my seat and tilt my head just enough to be polite. Take care of yourself. She sits up in her seat, seeming to finally understand that I'm serious. Get back here, Reeves. I pivot and stride out the door. Hey, Reeves, this is extremely unprofessional. I exit the building and stand on the sidewalk downtown. The sun's bearing down on me, but there's an occasional cool breeze. I quit. I'm finally free of that atrocity named building. Which one? Goodbye, office job. Farewell, petty office politics, passive-aggressive emails, and all manner of people in positions that infuriatingly surpass their intelligence. Yeah! I feel good today. Maybe I should get some ice cream before I set out for my trip. Where are we going? Are we going to visit our Pookie? It's been 1 year and 6 months since the Ornthonians departed. A lot has changed for me since then. Lynn and I own the house we used to rent. She inherited a buyout after her matchmaking business took off. Her work between Egan and I was the story of the century, according to the journalists and news outlets. As she limited the information she shared with them, everyone wanted the scoop. She vlogged about it online. Instead, between that and covering drama in various communities, her streaming gig took off. Although she was doing well, I stressed that I'd still work so that we could have a safety net.
But since I said that, Lynn's whittled me down, as she always does. She apparently hates my boss too much for me to tough it out at Lauren Ibston Designers. Oh, that place. A poorly named business she hates as much as I do. Heck, I worked there for 5 years, and you still couldn't convince me it's not named that because somebody forgot to change the dummy text on the sign. Ha! Whatever, it's no longer my circus, as I'm no longer their 9-to-5 monkey. As the older sibling, it's my pride and joy to be right, but I've surrendered to Lynn again. It feels liberating to be unemployed. I close the door behind me as I return home. Lynn's probably still streaming.
Bestie, I had a stellar hangout with you today. Today's ED drink is my take on the dessert, Eton Mess.
I pull up her stream on my phone as I overhear her in the kitchen. The chat zooms by with hundreds of cocktail emojis, a known signature for her since sharing a drink recipe is her video-ending tradition. Aww.
As always, I'll drop the recipe for this cocktail in the description. Mods are sharing links if y'all chill for a sec.
Both joy and cocktail emotes fly by in the chat.
This drink is summery, delicious, and best of all, pink. It's a crime to sleep on it. I want to hear all about it while discussing next time's drama. Until then, sip on and carry on.
The stream ends and my sister bounces out of the kitchen towards me.
Welcome back! How did it go? Did her face twist up like she ate 1,000 lemons?
Kinda. She didn't believe I was quitting. She didn't believe I saved the planet.
Of course she didn't. You're a good egg that never took a sick day in the 5 years you worked for her.
Take your sick days. Take your PTO, your paid time off. Take it. Use it. Use it. Take it. What matters is that I'm free of her now.
That may be so for you, but her office can't burn down fast enough for me.
Don't say something so terrible. There are at least 2 good people who work there.
Huh. Anywhoosie, when's brother-in-law coming? You're packed and ready to go, right?
I am. What about you?
I've been ready to go. I have 15 videos recorded and queued. Following our return to Ornthon, I'll have so much more to talk about.
I'm sure your viewers will love it. But be sure you clear everything with Endel, okay? Oh, I wouldn't want her exposing Ornthonian secrets on accident. I tap my Rubicon. Egan should be picking Lynn and I up in about 10 minutes. I can't wait to see him. We've kept in touch, but I miss being with him in person. He should be on the way, but perhaps I should reach out first. Trigger the Rubicon distress beacon. Sure. I want to see Egan. I really, really want to see him. So I hold down the distress button on my Rubicon. After all, Earth's not getting any better, but Egan has. It could use some reformed leadership. I have time now that I'm unemployed. Quit your job. Get the planet invaded. An electric bell blares from my watch as loud as a fire alarm. A familiar rumbling shakes our home.
Why is your watch making that horrid noise?
I smile instead of explaining anything to Lynn.
Beacon accepted. Maximum priority obtained. Collection incoming. Sis? What's happening?
Get ready to get used to, cryotrons. Lynn glances nervously from me to my watch, and back again.
Don't worry about it. We're leaving for our trip anyways. I am worried about it, but I know better than to press when you make that face.
I pat my sister on the head and proceed outside, beneath the glowing red sky with my luggage. Please disperse, there's nothing to see here. What a fitting end to Earth now that you're destined to rule it. Was that, perhaps, your plan all along? Okay. Just message him normally.
I wonder what you two were texting each other. You're as red as a strawberry.
Hush, you. Long distance has been hard on Egan and I, but I'm lucky that we message one another every day. Plus, he calls me on Sunday nights, as if we're in the early 90s. I've had countless late nights where hanging up is the hardest thing to do. I miss him, so of course I flirt with him whenever the opportunity arises. He's adorable when he blushes, yet he gives as good as he gets. We've gotten a bit too rowdy at times, as more often than not, he's been reprimanded by Andel for turning the mothership towards Earth. There was one especially close call where he sent me detailed instructions on how to teleport to him using my Rubicon.
Naturally, I told him he's more experienced with teleportation, and also that my bedroom is comfier. After I was screeched at by Andel, thanks to Egan's impromptu bedroom renovation, I've been containing myself. Screeched at. Egan, however, has taken it as an opportunity to relentlessly goad me. He'll be lucky if I don't tackle him on sight. I clip past Egan's lovey-dovey messages and ask him where he is. There are about 2 minutes left for him to arrive on time. The house is shaking. I listen for the familiar hum of the mothership.
Do you think he'll be late again?
Our doorbell rings. Does that answer your question? Lynn crosses to the door, but Egan appears before me in a shower of particles and tugs me into a tight embrace. I squeeze him back, but it doesn't feel like enough. He's everything. The more of him I grab and pull against me, the closer he holds me. The piece of my soul I'd been without has finally returned. He cups my face in his palms as he eases back. Espoir, you're even more stunning than I remember you. Wretched scrimp, how many times did I tell you to use the door? I'll be bald next month from all the stress you give me. Let him have his moment. As the official face of Ornthon, he must carry himself with dignity. Andel's anger melts away like cotton candy in water the second he sees Lynn. Aww, Lynn.
Hi, Andy. I'm glad to see you again.
He turns so red and mute before her that I'm speechless. I suppose being down bad may just be an Ornthonian trait. I jolt when teeth graze my shoulder. Focus on me. I've longed to see you.
I am. You embraced me before I could tackle you.
And what comes after the tackling? As much as I want to know what he is implying by saying, you tell me, you're getting tackled now. I shift my weight and leap into Egan. He's ready for it, and uses all my momentum to scoop all of me up against him. He swooped me. I hope you'll enjoy your time on Ornthon. I'm both nervous and eager to show it to you.
Are you going to introduce me to your parents?
I'm sure it'll be amazing, if its ruler is any indication of what I can expect. He looks at me as if I'm his entire universe from the praise. I've warned you so many times not to look at me like that, you know. I'm weak to it. Like what? Tell me. His grin tells me he's doing it on purpose. Fetch their bags. We'll depart immediately. Yet Egan carries my things himself up to the spaceship. My trip is supposed to be 6 months maximum, but now that I've seen him and confirmed how happy being with him makes me, I think I'll extend my stay for as long as I'm able. Aww. What if I say, let's just spend some time together? It's been so long since I've seen you that I'd prefer to spend time together, if that's okay. Why wouldn't it be okay? He takes my hand in his, then gently kisses my forehead. I am as excited as I am nervous to show you Ornthon. I've told everyone I know about you. He isn't exaggerating. He has told literally everyone about you. Wow, now I'm nervous if I'll meet everyone's expectations. There are no expectations to meet. You are already perfect. Yep, he's still corny, and head over heels for me. And luckily for us, I have the chance to explore just how much during my time with him on Ornthon. Aww. Alright, what's that face mean? You tell me what comes after the tackling. Egan's fingertips slip beneath my shirt and trace along my waistline following my whisper.
Oh!
I've been polite enough. He hoists me up into his arms, grabbing a hold of my thighs so that I fall against him. Then I'm on the mothership. Oh no, we're on the mothership alone together. Oh no, he's grabbing my thighs. Oh no! He kisses me as if I'm a raging inferno that needs more fuel. I give back in equal measure, pressing him and being pressed up against anything solid to hold us. My shirt tangles at my waist as his mouth explores my body. Egan, am I gonna have to put this last part on my adult Patreon, Egan? He breaks away, long enough to slap a button behind him.
Disrobe protocol initiated. Please remain still.
Disrobe protocol? His refusal to go a second without some part of me in his mouth means he fails miserably at the last bit.
Random arcs of his clothing vanish, as if he were some children's cutout craft. I burst into laughter. That's masterfully quelled with pleasure seconds later. Egan's crazy into me. And luckily for us, I have the chance to explore just how much during my time with him on Ornthon.
14 kids, here we come.
But wait! There's more!
The governor's cat is an attentive cat.
The governor's cat is a brutish cat.
The governor's cat is a cheerful cat.
I feel like Andrew Lloyd Webber is gonna come out and, like, start taking down notes for, like, Cats the 2, the musical.
Andel takes a deep breath.
What was that? You summoning the name of Zygolf? Zalgolf, you've given your worst trials to your most exhausted combatant.
But it'd be insane to suggest doing something R-rated for relaxation when we just met, and I'm unfamiliar with his anatomy.
He might have multiple. Imagine the possibilities. Don't look at me that way, Egan.